Hello everyone. Today, I stand before you to talk about a topic that may have troubled many of us, age and the invisible limits that society places on us. How many times have we heard, old age is a time to rest, the older you get, the harder it is to succeed, or you can't learn technology when you're old? But today, I want to challenge those notions. I want to prove that age is never a barrier, and to do that, let's look back at the people who have proven to the world that age is never a barrier to success. People who started from zero when most people had given up. People who not only overcame their age, but also overcame themselves. Let's explore those stories together, so that each of us will carry with us a belief, you can do it, no matter what age you are. Part 1, Old Entrepreneurs. Colonel Sanders, the journey from failure to global icon. When talking about starting a business at an old age, we cannot help but mention Colonel Sanders, the founder of the KFC restaurant chain. At the age of 65, when many people have retired, he only had a fried chicken recipe and a small pension. He went everywhere, knocking on the doors of restaurants to sell his recipe, and was rejected more than 1,000 times. But he did not give up. He continued to persevere, continued to try. And finally, he succeeded. Today, KFC is present in more than 150 countries and serves millions of people every day. And it all started with a 65-year-old man who refused to give up. Colonel Sanders is living proof that no age is too late to pursue your dreams. Society often imposes age limits, but the truth is that starting over requires willpower, not years. If Sanders had accepted a comfortable life after 60, perhaps the world would not have KFC as it is today. Being rejected more than 1,000 times is something that very few people can endure. But Sanders did not see it as failure, but as lessons to perfect his fried chicken recipe. He understood that each rejection was a step closer to success. If Sanders gave up after a few failures, perhaps KFC would not exist. But he understood that you only lose when you stop. It was perseverance that helped him turn a simple recipe into a global brand. Age is just a number, and every new day is an opportunity to change your life. The important thing is whether you dare to start or not. Failure is not the end, but a test of perseverance. Successful people are not those who have never failed, but those who do not give up when they fail. Success does not come to those who give up quickly. If you truly believe in what you are doing, keep going. Success may not come immediately, but it will come to those who keep trying. In short, Colonel Sanders' story is not just about fried chicken, but about the fighting spirit, regardless of age and failure. It teaches us that it is never too late to pursue your passion. Failure does not mean the end, but is a stepping stone to success. Persistence and self-belief can change your life. If you are postponing a dream because you are afraid of failure or think it is too late, remember, success always comes to those who dare to continue. Grandma Moses, from housewife to world-famous painter. Do you believe that a person can start a painting career at the age of 78 and become a legend? Grandma Moses is a testament to that. For many years, she lived as a normal housewife. But it was not until she was 78 that she began to pick up a paintbrush, simply because she wanted to find a hobby to entertain herself. Unexpectedly, her paintings quickly became popular, exhibited in prestigious exhibitions, and today, they are worth millions of dollars. Grandma Moses spent most of her life as a farmer and housewife, without thinking that she had any talent for painting. But at the age of 78, when many people have given up on their dreams, she began to pick up a paintbrush. This proves that talent is not limited by age, but by our own limitations. We cannot know what we can do if we have never tried. Don't let social prejudices or old thoughts prevent you from discovering yourself. A passion that has been forgotten in the past can still burn strongly if you are willing to give it a chance. Have you ever wondered if you have an untapped talent? Don't wait for the perfect moment, because there is never a perfect moment, there is only now. Many people believe that to be great at something, you have to start young. But Grandma Moses is proof that you can start from zero at any age and still make a great mark. She never went to professional art school. She had no experience in the art industry. She just loved to draw and she stuck with it. Yet, in just a few years, her paintings were exhibited all over the world, even selling for millions of dollars. Expertise can be learned, but passion cannot be taught. If you really love something, you can become excellent even if you start late. Many people fail not because they lack skills, but because they do not believe they can succeed. Success can come at any stage in life, as long as you dare to start. How many people spend their whole lives dreaming but never take action? How many dreams have been buried because of excuses like I'm too old, I don't have time, I'm not good enough? Grandma Moses may have thought so, but she chose to act instead of just dreaming. And it was her action that made her a legend. Is there something you've been holding back from doing? If you don't start today, a year from now you'll still be in the same place. But if you do, who knows how far you can go? Are you putting off a passion? If so, start today, because success has no expiry date. Part 2, Seniors Conquering Sports. Fauja Singh, the 100-year-old marathoner. Fauja Singh didn't start running marathons when he was young. He started at 89. And he didn't stop there, he continued to run many other races, even completing a 42 kilometers marathon at the age of 100, becoming the oldest marathoner in the world. He once said, "Your mind determines what you can do, not your age." Fauja Singh started running marathons not in his 20s, 30s, or 40s, but at 89. While many people think that old age is a time to rest, he chose to embark on a journey that even healthy young people would be wary of. At the age of 100, he completed a 42 kilometers marathon, something that seemed impossible for someone his age. What made him do it? Strong will. He did not let physical limitations or age stop him. If you believe you can, you will find a way to do it. If you think you can't, you will find a reason to give up. Willpower is the most important factor in determining success, more than age, physical condition, or starting point. Successful people are not those who do not have obstacles, but those who do not let obstacles stop them. Have you ever given up on something just because you thought you could not do it? If so, remember Fauja Singh, the 100-year-old man who still runs marathons. Many people think that running a marathon requires exceptional physical strength. But in reality, the mind is the deciding factor and human willpower can overcome any limit. A person with great physical condition but lacking mental toughness can still give up halfway. On the contrary, a person with a strong mind can make the body adapt and go further. If you have a positive mindset and a resilient spirit, you can do extraordinary things. Many people think that when you get old, you have to accept slowing down, stopping, and no longer pursuing big goals. But Fauja Singh proves the opposite. You are only really old when you stop challenging yourself. The difference between getting old and growing up. Getting old is when you let your age define your limits. Growing up is when you continue to learn, grow, and set new goals, regardless of your age. Are you limiting yourself because of your age? If so, remember that every day you still have the opportunity to challenge yourself and go further. A 100-year-old can run a marathon, so can you overcome any limit you set for yourself? Part 3, Seniors Conquer Technology. Masako Wakamiya, 81-year-old programmer. At the age of 81, Masako Wakamiya realized that there were very few technology applications for the elderly. Therefore, she taught herself programming and developed a mobile application to help the elderly learn and entertain more easily. Her achievements have attracted the attention of the technology world, and she was even invited by Apple to attend an international technology conference. In modern society, technology is often labeled as the playground of the young. When we think of programmers, we often think of people in their 20s and 30s who are fast learners and work in dynamic startups. But Masako Wakamiya broke that stereotype by becoming a programmer at the age of 81. Why is this important? This proves that the ability to learn and innovate is not limited by age. It puts an end to the myth that the older you get, the less accessible technology is. It opens the door for millions of seniors, inspiring them to not be afraid of new things. Technology is a tool for people, regardless of age. Age is not a barrier, it is just a number. What matters is whether you dare to challenge yourself or not. If an 81-year-old can learn to code, then you, no matter what age you are, can learn something new. Have you ever told yourself that you are too old to learn a new skill? If so, remember Masako Wakamiya, who proved that technology is for everyone. Many people believe that the ability to learn declines with age. But in fact, the human brain has the ability to adapt and learn throughout life, as long as you keep exercising it. Masako Wakamiya had no prior technology background, but she taught herself to code at the age of 81, an age when most people think they are too old to start over. What made her do it? Curiosity and a never-ending desire to learn. The courage to step out of your comfort zone. The persistence to not give up when things get tough. Are you putting off learning something new because you think it's too late? If so, remember that your ability to learn is still there, you just need to be willing to take the challenge. Masako Wakamiya started coding not because she had something to prove, but because she saw a problem in society: too few technology applications for seniors. What does this mean? Many people just complain about the problem, but only those who take action can make real change. She didn't wait for someone else to solve the problem, she stepped up and did it herself. This reminds us that everyone, at any age, can make a valuable contribution to society. If an 81-year-old can learn to code and change the world, then you can do things you can't even imagine. Looking back at these stories, we can learn one thing: age doesn't define your abilities. We are never too old to start a business, to learn, or to pursue our dreams. Society often imposes age restrictions, but the reality proves that old age doesn't stop anyone from pursuing their dreams or making a difference. It's not how old you are, it's whether you're willing to take action. You're never too old to start over. You are never too old to learn something new. You are never too old to make a difference. Age is not a barrier, but an opportunity for you to do extraordinary things. You can start over, learn, and change the world at any age. The only thing stopping you is yourself. I hope that each of us will carry a belief: if they can do it, you can do it too. Your journey is not over, you can still continue to write your story. And maybe, one day, you will be the one to inspire the whole world. Thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, so we can continue sharing helpful advice together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.